Hello everybody, this is Michael. In this video, we will do the LED module coding. Okay, so we have the system interface for the LED module, and we also have the state machine for the LED module. Now it's time to do the coding. Okay, so first let me open my Visual Studio Code. Open my Visual Studio Code. And then we new one file. We key a new one file. New one file. And we paste some common information, trace information. This is LED module, okay? And then we save it. We copy this one. And then we save it. We save into this folder. Save into this folder. So it's here. And we save the name is LED more. LED more. Okay. LED module. So the next, we create the module name. The module name, module, okay, is here. Module name. You can see this is two different path. Okay. This is two different pattern for the module. So this one is no parameter, and this one is a parameter here. Okay, so we choose no parameter. It's very convenient for us to use the Visual Studio Code for the coding. So this is LED module, module name, and this is port. Okay. This port, the first thing is always input clock, input reset. Okay, so we have the input clock and input reset. Okay, so we save it first. And here is another two input. Okay, another two input. Copy this one here. And this is the first key on input and key off input. Okay. And here we have one LED output. Okay, one LED output. We make the LED output signal as reduced signal. Okay. So this is the LED output signal. This is the LED output signal. Okay, so next, the first things we need to define the status. Okay, so from previous video, we already know we have two status, idle and LED. Idle and LED. So we define the use the local parameter, define one state is idle, the value is 2-bit 01, and another one is LED, okay, and the data value is 2-bit 10, okay, so this is two state. Okay, two state. Since we have the two state, we need to define one variable to remember the state. So we define one register. The register value is 2-bit from 0 to 1. So the name is state. Okay. Okay. So next, we will use always block language to describe the status machine. Okay, one always block, always block. So we with the clock. Okay, so this is a positive clock. You will see here, this is a negative clock. Okay, this is no any clock, just the one always. Okay, and okay, we use the positive clock. Positive clock, and we also need one more negative edge reset input. Okay, reset input, and inside the always block, the first things we need to handle is the system reset situation. When the system is reset, the N means negative reset. Okay, so we needed to add one symbol here. So when it is reset, when it is the system reset, we initial the state variable is idle, and we make the output signal LED output. Here we make this output signal initial it as 0, initiate as 0, and then else begin. Here we will handle the status. Okay, we will handle the status. We use case. We use case to handle it. The case will be first things will be needed to input the state. Okay, and here will be end case. Okay, end case. So the first state is idle. The second state is LED. Okay, the last state is default. So we have at least these three situations. Okay, so for the idle begin with. For the idle, we will check the key on signal. Okay, we will check the key on signal. We check the key on signal. So in the idle, if the key on signal is 1, if it is 1, and then we will go into the LED state, make state enter the LED state, and also we will turn on the LED. Okay, copy this one here, and then we will turn on the LED. Else, if the key on signal is 0, if this one is 0, we stay in the idle state and turn off it. We can do this like this, and we make the state, still make it into the idle state, and we turn off the LED. Okay, turn off the LED. Okay, so this is the handle for the idle state. For the LED state, we needed to check the key off signal. So we copy off this one, and put it here. We check off the key off signal. If it is 1, okay, if this one is 1, we go back to idle. Copy this one, and we turn off the LED. And if this one is 0, so we stay in the LED. And we turn on the LED. Okay, we keep the LED output is on. Okay, for the default, we make the state stay into the idle state. Okay, for the default situation, we make the state into the idle state. Okay. So this is the status machine for the LED module. Okay, so you will see this one is very simple, and we copy this one here. So here will be end module. We only have one OS block to processing the state machine here. Key on, key off. Check the key on signal in idle state, and check the key off signal in LED state. Okay. So next things we needed to do the simulation for it. Okay. So this is this video, and I'm Michael, and see you next time.